Hello, everyone. This is today's topic is about relationship disconnects. Today's topic is relationship disconnects. So we've got a little bit. Hey Nikki, how you doing? Hey Jacinta. We have a little bit to discuss prior to me getting into the topic of today. So I really want to touch bases with you guys just a little bit, so we can begin to enjoy, if you will, or dive into today's subject. If you guys can hear me pretty clearly or whatnot, feel free to smash the heart emoji on the reaction keys that they have up here to express emotion, so I'll know whether or not if you guys can hear me clearly. All right. If you can tell a difference in my tone, is because today's message is going to be different. It's going to be different. There are so many people that are in situations or relationships or situationships or marriages or etc. or separations, going through a divorce and all these things, and they want to ask the same question: why? Like, how in the hell did we end up here? So let's go into it. First of all, I want to say welcome to Pillow Talk. This is a place where we can converse about everything under the sun without having to worry about being politically correct. This is where we share our views, voice our opinions, and while doing so, we make sure that we remain respectful at all times to each other, because we do realize that everyone's opinion counts. Everyone has the right to voice their opinion. At no time am I forcing this video on you. At no time am I making you watch this video. I am not forcing my ideals, beliefs, or even my thought process on you. You are watching this video at your own free will. With that being said, welcome to Pillow Talk. Oh, baby. So today we are actually talking about relationship disconnects. There's a couple different phases, so I want to break them down into phases, if that's okay with you guys. All right. Relationship disconnects are so serious. Now, have you ever connected with someone so strong? It seems like in the beginning that it was so strong, and it was almost like heaven sent this individual right in front of you, and you was just like, oh my God, like, you are my queen or you are my king, and I don't know where the hell you've been all my life. Like, every single relationship before you didn't even matter, and you're just wrapped up in that energy, and you're like, oh my God. But it seems as though, like, right after that intense peak, shortly thereafter, things go on a decline, and it was like you're disconnected, and it's almost like you're reaching, like you're trying to grab this person, and they keep slipping through your fingertips, and you're trying to hold on, and it feels as if they're pulling away, but maybe they're not pulling away, maybe they're right there, but you just feel like you don't have that connection anymore. So now it's just like, what the hell happened? Like, what happened? I'm trying to hold on to you. I'm trying to figure out, why is it that now whenever we converse, it turns into an argument, or everything that I say, it feels as if I'm rubbing you the wrong way, or oh my God, did you just lie to me? Anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been there? It's so crazy how the energy can shift. What we have to realize is something that I've heard so many times, but not really voiced so much, but we really need to have that understanding, is that not everybody is put in our lives to be permanent. So we have to make sure that we're able to discern that person's responsibility in connection to our life circle, right? So, because sometimes what we feel or what we experience between that person is to give us an idea and not necessarily our destiny to be with that person. Sometimes I do believe that the Creator allows us to see what it can be whenever we get our stuff together. I wholeheartedly believe that we can cry out to the Creator so heavy that He hears us and He says, okay, I'm going to give you an example, but you have to be here. I'm going to give you an example for this time period so you know that love exists. But I need for you to be here in order to receive it or be wrapped up in it on a continuous basis. I believe that. Now let's talk about the disconnect and why it could possibly happen. Sometimes we've been hurt so... Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the share. Let me turn this off real quick. Apologize for that, guys. All right. So sometimes the disconnect can happen so quick. Like, and you're just like, well, the connection can happen so fast. And it's mainly because you've been hurt so bad in your past that this person is the exact opposite of what you're used to. Oh my God, like maybe normally, and sometimes it happens in just this sense. We're not, I don't have to be politically correct. So it could be like you are attracted to a hood nigga because of where you're from. You know what I'm saying? It's their difference. The fact that they're an automatic opposite blows you away, and that attraction just drives you nuts. Or this person could be an Ivy type person, and or this person can be a super spiritually person where you may have grown up in a household that did not even indulge in spirituality. So the difference in these people in connection to you is really what sets you off. So now you're looking and you're like, man, you're looking across the table from this individual and you say, my God, like, where did you come from? Not even realizing that the emotion that you're experiencing is wow. It's W-O-W. Wow. It's not I love you. It's wow, because this is something brand new. Something brand new. You have not experienced it. So you associate this or you connect this to an emotion that it's got to be love. It's got to be love. I know I love you. This got to be love. This must be what love feels like. Now, for those of you that have not experienced love yet, this wow emotion will take you by surprise. Because the first thing you'll say is, wow, I guess this is what love must feel like. And you couldn't be further from the truth. Some of us have been sheltered so much or allowed ourselves to be engulfed in our own shell. And I'm just talking about work, home, school, daycare, home, etc. Right? So if someone else comes into your equation and they are completely different from what you're accustomed to, and you like it, the emotion connect to it is wow, what? Oh my God. And it feels so good because it's so different, but that does not make it right. And the wow sometimes takes you to a place to where you're blind to the actual things that's going on with the individual that's right across from you. So you find yourself wrapped up in wow, thinking that it's love. And now, months from now, this no longer wow. And it's almost like the scales are falling off your eyes. It's no longer wow. It's I see you. And now you're sitting there with this bewildered look on your face like, who the hell are you? Well, in the entire essence of the situation, the emotion that you experienced was wow. So you allowed wow to blind your eyes, to blindfold you, and you, oh my God. That's only one scenario. That's not all of them, but that's one of them. Another one is you meet this person and you guys connect on the serious level, and oh my goodness, this person's representation of who they are is immaculate and it fits exactly what you want in a mate, and you say, I know God sent you to me. Right. Notice the words that I use deliberately. This person's representation of themselves. So the representation of themselves does not necessarily have to be who they are. It's how they represent themselves. So now you've fallen in love with who they've presented themselves as. And I don't know about you, but there is a such thing called false advertisement. A lot of players use it a lot. Males and females. A lot of players use it. And false advertisement is a mother, because now you got this individual standing in front of you, and every single aspect of what they told you about who they are is directly set in a place to deceive you, only to achieve their hidden agenda. So now, once they've achieved their agenda, which was hidden, the actions towards you change. Hold on. The actions towards you change. I'm going to have to adjust this video because my phone just told me that the temperature was too high. So I'm unplug this right quick because I'm charging, and hopefully the sun is not alright. So anyway, so check it out. So now you're in a situation to where every emotion connected to this person that you're with or whatnot at that time is been tainted. You're like, wait. So wait. You do this? I thought you didn't do this. Wait. So you really don't believe in God? Wait. You really are a slob. Like, I can't believe you that you wait. So everything that you told me was a lie. So now you're in a situation to where you're like, oh my goodness, I don't know who you are. So how the hell did I get here? And you're wondering, what? It's okay. No, it's not okay. I can't do this anymore. So now you're in a place with this person, and you don't even know who the hell they are, because you allowed their representation to blind you from who they are. It blinds you from being able to see who they are. But thank God for facades not being able to be held but for so long. Because who you are shines in everything that you do. Meaning that if you're inconsistent, if you're an inconsistent person, then you're going to be inconsistent, and it's going to show up in a lie. I have not known a person to lie that have not got caught. So just make sure that you're, you pay attention. You need to be attentive. All right. But let's go a little bit deeper. There's another scenario too. Okay, you're in this situation all over again, and you find this person, and this person finds you, and you guys connect, and you like, oh my God, who is this person? And this person is actually showing you their best sides. Let me say that again. This person is showing you their best sides. So now you're in a place to where I might have to take y'all walking with me. I'll take this thing off. Now you're in a place to where, hold on, y'all about to walk with me a little bit, because I think my phone is getting too. So I'm about to step outside of this car. So check it out. I'm gonna see if I can get to a better place. Can I get to a better place? You know what? I'm gonna go inside a second. 1 second. Let me go inside. There's nothing wrong with going inside. Yeah, I got it, because I we can't stop this. We cannot stop this video. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm good on that. So, all right. So, here we go. This is what we got. All right. So, you guys, hold on one second. Let me clear the lens on this camera real quick. Oh, baby. Let's see how we looking. Are we looking all right? Are we looking all right now? All right. So, check it out. This is what we got. So now you find yourself in a situation to where, and I'm going to get comfortable in a minute, excuse me. So now you find yourself in a situation to where this person has showed you their best sides. They've showed you their best sides, right? So what you fall in love with, or what you've allowed yourself to connect to, is their best sides. Notice I said best, not all. Well, here we are again. Now we're at a place to where you've only seen half of the individual. And maybe this person is domestically violent. Maybe this person has a completely separate life, or maybe this person is just it's just one side of the individual that they choose to show you, right? So, with that being said, now you're in a situation to where what you're connected to is only half of the person. But whenever you're exposed to the other half of this individual, that's the reason why being open and honest and being clear, communicating in a relationship is so imperative. So now you're like, oh, wait, I'm not ready for this. This is not what I want. I did not sign up for this. I'm sorry. I'm not. And now you're trying to figure out, how in the world did I end up here? There's a disconnect. Now, like I said before, our conversations are different, our sways, the things that and people can be so deceitful. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes they can put out there that they even like a certain thing, and then that thing is not even what they want. It's not even what they like. So we definitely have to make sure that we pay attention to it. So now you have a different situation. You have the situation where this man and this woman, or whoever it is that you choose to date, is they find you, or you find each other, and it's a connection that's so strong that it scares you. This is the last scenario. It scares you. So you allow fear to wrap you up. You allow fear to wrap up your ability to really love or trust this individual. And maybe this person is genuine. See, this last situation is your fault, because you allowed yourself to come into a brand new relationship with yesterday's baggage. You allowed yourself to come into a brand new situation holding this person accountable for the person that hurt you before you even met him or her. Oh my God. So everything they do is scrutinized. Every single word they say is looked at under a microscopic lens, and it's blown up, and you got this suspicious, you have your suspicions about this individual, and the entire time they're just being honest. And you find yourself at a disconnect, because now this person is pulling away. He's pulling away, or she's pulling away, because you're always suspicious. And they feel as if no matter what they do, it's going to be good enough. No matter what they do, you are always going to accuse, or you're going to think something is wrong. I'm telling you right now, you guys have to let go of fear. And that is a fact. I'm going to talk about every situation. that I broke down from the back to the front, and that is, you have, first of all, you have to get past fear. You have to get past fear. If you do not get past fear, then you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. If you want to hold on to yesterday's hurt and take it into another situation, then you are in trouble. I'm telling you that right now. You're in a place right now that's dangerous for you and anybody else that comes in contact with you, because you are going to allow yourself to remain miserable because you think that every single person is a liar, or that they're going to hurt you in the long run. I'm guilty of this. I'm guilty of this. This is where I am right now in my life. I'm so guilty of this, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of being in a place to where I just feel like it's not going to work. I'm tired of being deceived. I'm tired of all of that. So what do we do? What do we do? Do we sit back and just allow time to go by and grow old and alone? Do we settle? Do we break down our standards and maybe make them just so maybe somebody will fit in? I dare not say, because we don't do that. We don't do that. We do not break down our standard. All we do, and the only thing that we can do, is conquer our fear of hurt. That's it. See, you've been hurt enough that the callus is so strong on your heart that it should not create a wall. It should just make you able to discern the right from the wrong, the truth and the lie. There's no need. Don't allow yourself to be wrapped up and walk in fear. Those of you that have not shared this video, make sure you do so now. Do not allow yourself to be wrapped up in fear. Don't. And if you encounter that person that has completely deceived you, do not hesitate to leave. Don't, listen, there are so many mistakes made because in your mind you think, I've seen a different side of that individual. The devil is a lie. What you did was you just now experienced who that person really is. Okay? So stop allowing yourselves to be hurt continuously. I've seen people sitting around in relationships for 10, 15 years, and in her mind is, well, he has potential, or in his mind she has potential, when in all every single sign that the Creator could actually give you has told you to flee, but you didn't do it. You allowed yourself to stay right there. You allowed yourself to stay right there and endure it. Okay? So make sure that you don't, if you have those signs, if you have those things that's picking up and you experienced that person's side that they've hid from you, then make sure that you do what your spirit tells you to do. Your inner person. I will tell you this. That fear is the destroyer of love. It is a freaking, it will choke love out if you allow it to. It has the ability to choke out love. Fear can do it, because you'll forget about everything. If you are so afraid of hurt, you'll forget about what it really feels like to love somebody, because you're so wrapped up in the emotion of fear. Don't do it. Listen, I found somebody that makes me feel like I'm the happiest man on the planet whenever I'm with her. Whenever we converse, I can't stop laughing. It exists. Trust me. It does exist. So understand that. Understand that it works. Now we talk about a disconnect. Let me tell you about a connection. It is possible to have a connection so strong with somebody so fast. It is possible. Just because there are situations out there that may be jacked up and it don't fit, all right, it is possible to meet somebody and you just hit on all cylinders. Don't be afraid to, do not be afraid to enjoy that emotion. Don't be afraid to wrap yourself up in that emotion. Don't be afraid to enjoy the love while it's there. Just make sure that you know what it is before you take the next step. Okay? Don't allow yourself to be sitting back and you're like, oh my God, I can't, uh, I can't do this. She's too right, or he's too right, and now you're sitting back and this person is giving, and I'm talking about of themselves, of their heart, and then you end up pushing them away because you're wrapped up in your fear. I've been hurt too much. I can't do this anymore. My heart can't take another heartache. Okay, so just please, you know what? I can't. This is too much for me right now. Don't find yourself in that place, because I guarantee you, just as much as you cried out and you said, I want a man, or I want a woman, the Creator heard you. You know, and it's already been written that He gives us our heart's desire. So all you have to do is ask. So if you've already asked and this person comes, don't think for a moment. Old people say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. So that's all I'm saying. You know, love is a beautiful thing. You just have to allow yourself to be able to enjoy it, and that's a fact. That's a fact. I also want to talk about something else. Okay? I want to talk about domestic violence real quick. Those of you that have been in domestically violent situations, all right? If you're still in it, I'm going to talk to you in a second, but if you got out, outstanding job. If you got out of a domestically violent situation, outstanding job. If you got out of it unscathed, thank you. Okay? If you have kids wrapped up in this situation and you made it out and unscathed, thank you. I'm telling you thank you before your kids can get old enough to thank you, okay? Because no child deserves to have actually watch that or be a part of that. Now, if you find yourself in a situation to where you're afraid to leave and you feel like this person will follow you, we need to converse. There are so many different resources that are out there for women that are beaten, and men, okay, and men. There's so many different resources out there for them. So I got a lot of ties to a lot of people. Okay, send me an inbox message, and that's all you have to do. I like using safe words. So I'm telling everybody that's watching this video right now, if you send me an inbox saying meatballs, I'm gonna know. This is just random, okay? If you send me an inbox message saying meatballs, then I already know that you're in a domestically violent situation, and I can start taking the necessary steps. All you have to do is send me your information. You don't have to say anything else other than meatballs and your information, and I'll do what I have to do. All right? So that message is for you, okay? Don't allow yourself to be living in fear. Fear is not something that we were not given that spirit of fear. We were taught to fear. Okay? Yeah. That's crazy, because love is the only emotion that that's untaught. As a child, you'll wrap yourself up in love, and it's just like automatically. You see how a child loves on you. Isn't because of the necessity, but it's because the spirit of that child is directly connected to your spirit, and that child is just loving. Because when you're first born, you're the closest that you've been away from the Creator. And then, like, whenever you get ready to pass, your spirit is closer to the Creator too. So, and that essence in itself is love. So that's what's up. So anyway, outside of all of that, you guys do realize that one of the first signs of being with a violent person is the mannerisms, of course, for one, being overly aggressive. But if this individual systematically begins to remove you from family, friends, co-workers, social media, altogether, all of that, and they're systematically, one by one, separating you, be aware, okay? Be aware. Be aware. If they don't like you doing anything, they don't like anything that you wear, this you are dealing with a potentially violent situation. If you're talking to someone that freaking attacks your character, they attack you. And I'm talking about emotionally. They beat you up emotionally. And everything you do is wrong. Be aware, okay? Be aware, because that person seeks out to control you. And most people that are in domestic violence situations will tell you that the individual that beat them because they went outside of the things that they told them to do, meaning that they felt as if they did not have control over the individual at that point in time. That's the reason why they would strike out. And I'm telling you this now, you need to get out. Get out. Pay attention to the signs. Don't allow yourself to end up dead. Okay? Don't do it. If he does it once, he'll do it again. I promise you. If he slap you and he blah blah blah, or you slap him, listen, you slap me, you going to jail. I'm just saying right now. I already told y'all the story. You put your hands on me, you're going to jail. That's all there is to it. I don't care how nobody look at it. You're going to jail. Because just like a daggum man, if he put his hands on a woman, she called the police, he going to jail. If you put your hands on me, you're going to jail. So that's all it is to it. Alright? So just make sure that you use your resources. Use your resources. I love y'all. I'm not going to keep this video going up. The next video that I have, I'm not doing live.me. Okay, I'm telling you guys that right now. I'm not doing live.me. I'm actually going to come back on Facebook, but it's going to be a completely different environment. And I'm also going to be on YouTube Live at the same time. So we're going to have a little fun. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you're coming in late, make sure that you go back, watch this video, and share it. You know, share the video. You know, maybe somebody can actually grab something that we talked about today. All right, I love y'all. Peace.